Express yourself. Express yourself.
We're just a bunch of guys who love doing comedy, love kicking it with each other, love females, love movies, love hip-hop. And it's like all these things come together and create a friendship. And we're all so different, but we're also the same. Project Stage Time is about 4 young Bay Area comedians trying to make it.
Really put your hands together for Benjamin Lyle. Come on. Give it up for Trey Scott. Everybody, give it up for Michael Hurd.
Yeah!
Give it up for my man, Mikey J. Starks.
But we do have our own struggles that get in the way of us trying to make it. I think with any career, there's no such thing without you trying to make the height that you want to get without going through struggle. And with comedy, there's hella struggles.
There's so many aspects in my life that can slow me down from the comedy scene.
I don't have a job, and I'm like, I can't afford to go out places and tell jokes all the time, and that's like a struggle for me. Like if I lived like if I lived in the city, that'd be really convenient. But I live like an hour and a half away from the city, an hour away from the city where we do most of our comedy, and that's just like, that's a lot of money to like travel out there.
I was thinking, man, maybe if we change racism a little bit, it wouldn't be such a big deal. Like if we did like happy racism, that would work. Like if you like was racist but you like complimented people while you did it, it wouldn't be such a big deal. Like I hate Mexicans because they have such a strong sense of family in their communities.
Whether that's, you know, trying to find stable relationships romantically or just being social, like as, you know, people my age are bound to do. You want to go out and go to parties and stuff like this. And then, but you also have, you know, work and school and stuff like that, which I do, like, have obligation to. Not obligation in the sense that, you know, I'm gonna be like fucking homeless or something if I don't get a job or something. It's just the stability, and I need to make this money and stuff like that. And I like having money, that I need to work all these days, and I have an obligation to my job to be there 6 days a week.
I got a chance to test my weirdness and love for cookies. I was in Subway, and I was a bit short this day. Hey, this nigga would not give me my cookies, but this white guy, he sees my struggle. He taps me on the back of the shoulder. He's like, hey man, I'm glad to buy these cookies for you. Just let me call you a nigga while doing it. And I was like, yo son, you know how many times I've been called a nigga for free? You gonna give me cookies? Nigga, let's go! And that's my nigga now.
You know, I go to a school. It's a great school. I love this school to death, but it's very time consuming. You know, like homework assignments, class projects, and the best time to get at open mics is around 4. And you know, sometimes I'll get out of class at 4, 6, or 7, things like that. And I'm missing open mics, you know, to get in school. And I'm taking school seriously because comedy doesn't always work for people.
You know, I can't really like tell my job like, hey, I gotta go to an open mic tonight, I can't work. You know, it's just, I also need money because I've gotten paid from comedy a few times, but it's not nearly enough to just be like, oh yeah, I can sustain myself for right now.
Like I want to get up to doing this 3 to 5 times a week, like soon, and I just don't have the money for that. So that's why I need a job. But when I get a job, I'm not gonna have time to do it 3 to 5 times a week because I go to school, and that's just gonna I'm gonna just run out of time.
Me, I don't have the time because, you know, school projects, school, money, things like that. Like I'm at the point where I don't even want a job because I know I don't need a third thing getting in my way of doing stand-up.
But it's like a catch-22 because like maybe I should just give all this up and put all my effort into going or into trying to pursue this dream. But at the same time, it's like, what if that doesn't pay off, or at least, you know, pay off quickly? because most people don't actually get somewhere until they're 5 to 7 to 10 years into anything they pursue, and that's kind of a dilemma for me.
Yeah, I love watching basketball. I really do. I love watching it, but like more importantly than that, I love listening to the commentary. More specifically, Charles Barkley. I love listening to Charles Barkley talk about basketball. This is the greatest thing ever. They don't say shit to him. You know what I'm saying? They just let him go. He's like the Black John Madden. You know what I'm saying? Like a simple question, like, hey Chuck, what do you think about Kobe Bryant coming back to the league and, you know, fucking shit up on the court?
Let me tell you something, Kenny. Let me tell you something. Kobe Bryant, he's one of the greatest players in the world. You know, he scores so many points. He's so good. You know what I'm saying? But with coming back from 10 year accolades. Well, now, this pronounced Chili's. Speaking of Chili's, I love Chili's. It's one of the greatest restaurants in the world. We got so many good appetizers, you know.
Hey, just let him go. Let him stop him. Like, he'll get on track and get right back off. Hey, Chuck, what do you think about Kobe Bryant coming back? How do you think his shot is going to be affected?
Let me tell you something, Ernie. When Kobe Bryant he get the ball and he plant his feet, and when Kobe feet and Kobe beef, y'all heard Kobe beef before? Oh, it's one of the greatest beefs in the world. It's so tender, it's so juicy. Can you imagine if Kobe Bryant was in Kobe, Japan, eating Kobe steak? That's Kobe and Kobe and Kobe. That's a crazy paradox or something.
Stand-up came at a time in my life where I was sad, I was lonely, I was by myself. I get on stage, none of that matters. All the shit that was going on in my life, like comedy helped me get through it. My boys in comedy helped me get through it. What's cool about us, what makes us different from anybody, is that first of all, we're young. We have such a developed technique to our stand-up. And we all developed a friendship through comedy. Because of comedy, people show themselves through their art. I show you who I am through my stand-up. Treasy shows who he is through his stand-up. Mike, Ben, we all do it. We do it because we love it. This is something that I want to take far in my life. I will do stand-up till the day I die. If I die from stand-up, I think that'll be the best way ever for me to go. I get on stage, I tell a joke, everything is better. You know, but when I get off, I gotta deal with life again. But when I'm dealing with life, I remember the things that happened with me on stage. I remember, you know, that good feeling. And that's what kind of keeps me going, because life gets tough, but you know, I get through it. I don't want to sound like I'm trying to plug my title, but I get through all the things that are messed up in my life because of what I do with my stage time.
He's handsome. He is handsome. Quiet! No, sir, Dad, we're filming. Good looking shot. And then you get Tony like this.